Yeah, so I'm just posting the link for this live stream on my other channels, so Facebook and SoundCloud, just to make sure people know that I'm live and all of that. I had to leave quite quickly on the last stream because my battery was nearly running out, so I had to just dash at the end of the last stream. So hopefully today I'll be able to answer some questions that I didn't from last time, as I had to rush off. But yeah, I hope you're very well. How are you guys? Where are you from? Whoever is watching at the moment, let me know how you're doing. Just want to check a couple of things here. Yeah, so I do have a couple of announcements to make today. One of them being that my laptop sadly has not been able to be repaired so far. I took it in to repair about 3 weeks ago and nothing has been done yet, so I'm planning on just not bothering with that laptop anymore and getting a new desktop. So something that will be a bit sturdier and something that will last longer as well, and something that I'll be able to create more varied music on. I think this break that I've had for 3 weeks where I haven't produced has been very good for me personally. So yeah, that's one of the announcements I wanted to make, that I'll be upgrading my system very soon. On the 15th of this month or thereabouts, I'll be able to start back and start creating music again. It's been weird not having it's been weird not producing for a few weeks, so but it also is a good thing because I think it gives me time to rest and time to think about new ideas and have a kind of break. And I think that's important. Sometimes I don't think I've ever had a break so far, so it's good that I've done that. It's a shame that all the data and things like that may be lost, but apart from that, it's all good. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or if you'd like to know anything about what's been happening so far, then you're welcome to give me a question. I'll just check the comments in a second. I just need to write this down on my community page to say that I'm live. I think there is a post there. Let me know how you did this come up in your news feed, or did you see the comment I wrote down somewhere, or were you just on YouTube and you saw this and you clicked on it, or how did you find my live stream? Because I'm trying to work out the best way to inform people when I'm going to go live, because Twitch is quite good, but okay, so YouTube lets you know. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay, cool. So does that mean, does it come up on your phone, for example, or is it at the top of your news feed, things like that? How does it work? I'd like to know. Oh, okay, cool. So it does come up. That's very good then. That's good to hear. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, I just wanted to update you guys on a few little bits. Okay, like WhatsApp. Yeah, cool. That's very good. From next week, so from the 15th of this month, I'll be back to working on music. That was the main, the main point to make today. I'm just going to post this again on my Facebook page. I don't think I've posted it on there yet, because maybe then I'll get a few people from there. I don't think we've got anyone from Facebook tuned in yet. Okay. I'm just going to have a look here at the questions. Yeah, a few people have asked me in the past the best place to support my music, and I've always said places like Bandcamp, probably one of the best ones. Then you've got iTunes and Spotify, but I would prefer, if you're going to stream music, it's always Spotify. Spotify is the best platform for me personally. As I self-release my music, it's better for me when people stream on Spotify. The difference between Spotify and Bandcamp is that on Bandcamp it's more a sale, so people are buying the specific tracks. On Spotify it's more streaming, so it's the amount of plays are the best way to do it. Which music is playing in the background? So I was playing Upstream, which is the new piece. I'll play it again now actually. This is a piece that I uploaded on my channel about, let me just check the date, so on the 18th of June, so about 3 weeks ago I uploaded this piece. It's called Upstream and it's drum and bass, and it's the last piece I was working on before my laptop crashed. So around a month ago my laptop crashed and I had this piece that I wanted to release. It was not fully finished, but I thought I would release it anyway for you guys to hear how it's coming along. So this is, yeah, Upstream. Next I'm going to be playing, I'm going to play a few pieces that I've been listening to recently. I think it's nice to play some suggestions for you guys. You might like to listen to them in the future. So I'm going to show you a couple of pieces that have been in my playlists recently. So this is Upstream, which is a piece that I've been working on before my laptop crashed. Next I'm going to play a piece called it's Loa by Camo and Crooked. So if you guys are fans of your drum and bass, then you've probably heard this one before, as it's by a great duo, Camo and Crooked. And this piece is called Loa, which I presume is a take on some kind of South American tribe thing going on. So that's pretty cool. And this tune, I've really been enjoying it recently. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from it, and when I get back to working on music, I think I'm going to take a few ideas from this piece, as the vocals are cool and the beat's quite cool as well. It's a bit heavier than what I make, but it's something that I really enjoy listening to, so I hope you guys do too. This is, yeah. So this was released on the 7th of June, so about a month ago, exactly a month ago, and it's called Loa, L-O-A, and it's by Camo and Crooked. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, if you have any questions relating to anything really, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I've read the comments. I'm just going to be posting this on Twitter as well, just to see if anyone comes from there. Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of people actually. I'd like to thank Jonathan for his great support. He's been helping a lot with funding a new desktop, which is amazing. And Jane as well, thank you to Jane. She's been very supportive recently. And Joey Wyatt, who bought the last Sizzlebird cap that's available on my Bandcamp merch page. So I'd like to thank I'd like to thank Joey for doing that. That's awesome that he's grabbed that last one. I'm thinking of putting up some new t-shirts on the website. I haven't decided on a design yet, but hopefully they'll be online soon. Okay, so I'm going to now go back to my own releases. So this is Our Blue Planet, which I released 2 months ago now. I'm sure some of you have heard it. I will now go back to the comments on YouTube in 1 minute. I can see there's a couple new ones, so I'm going to check what's going on there after this piece is played. So yeah. Could you let me know where you guys are from? America, Europe, Asia? Netherlands, cool. Hey Tituan, how are you doing? Wisconsin, yes. I think Joey Wyatt is from Wisconsin, so that's cool. So this is Our Blue Planet. It's now available on Spotify. It's also available for download on Bandcamp. So both places, and most other stores, I think Google Play as well. That's great, Zander. I'm glad it's good timing. And thank you for tuning in. So this is one of the few recent pieces that I haven't added violin to. I decided to stick with a piano version of this track, so more drum and bass and piano. Yes, it's also 5:10 here, so I'm an hour behind you. What social media do I use? So I'm using practically all social media. You can find me on Facebook. I've got my Facebook Sizzlebird page. I also have an Instagram, Sizzlebird Music, I think it's called, or it might be under my own name, @MarinoBird, but I think it's Sizzlebird Music on Instagram. On Twitter, I've also got an account, and on YouTube, obviously, I've got my Sizzlebird account here as well. So most of the social media places. Although Twitter is probably the one I use the least. So Instagram I use quite a lot. Twitch or Discord, I haven't gone there yet. Twitch I started to use, but since my laptop broke, I haven't used it, and I will when I upgrade my system. So I think that's the next step as well. That's another thing that I'm planning to do. Why the name Sizzlebird? Okay, so a few years ago, when I started making music and started releasing it, I started uploading music to SoundCloud under the name Sizzle. So it was just Sizzle. And so Sizzle was just the name I had at the beginning, and then Bird I just added at one point when I created my YouTube account. So it's actually down to my kind of surname, as my surname is Bird. So Sizzle is a type of percussive instrument. When I started creating music, I really enjoyed creating drum and bass, which has a lot of percussion in it. And Sizzle is a type of hi-hat. So I then added the bird on the end when I started releasing more frequently. But at first I was only called Sizzle, and I think there's an account on YouTube that I created years ago called Sizzle Sounds with a Z on the end. You might find it, and that's one of the first pieces I ever uploaded on YouTube, and that was just Sizzle Sounds. Yes, yeah, it is interesting. Nice to see you, Flamel. I'm glad to see you here. Okay, Discord, great. That would be really useful, as I think it's quite a good way to be in touch, isn't it? I think a few people use that at the moment, so I will have to look into that. So for a few of you that have tuned in now, I just made an announcement earlier that I had a bit of a disaster with my laptop about a month ago, and on the 15th of this month I'll be back to producing. I've decided I will get a new desktop, so that will be an upgrade on my laptop. So that's the plan. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to creating. I don't think, since I started creating music, I think this is the longest I've been without releasing new music. So yeah. This is, by the way, this piece is Stardust. I released in June, I believe. No, it was in May, so mid-May, and it's up on my YouTube. You can download it on my Bandcamp for free, I believe, so it's a free download, and this is called Stardust. Absolutely, that's it, Xander, you're right. If my laptop gives up on me, that's the only time that I will, yeah. The longest I'd been in 10 years without producing, I think, was 2 weeks, about 2 years ago, so there you go. Okay, so I'm going to play another piece that I enjoy listening to. It's called Voices, and it's by Miro, and if you listen to Mr. Suicide Sheep's uploads, you may have heard this before. So it's a kind of chilled out piece. I really like it, and yeah. At the moment I can't really see the comments, so if there's anything that I've missed, I will look at the comments in a moment. But first, this is, yeah, Voices by Miro. I hope you enjoy it. I'm putting together a playlist on Spotify that's of music that I enjoy listening to. At the moment it's called Spring and Chill, I think. I haven't changed it to Summer and Chill, which I need to change it to. But it's a playlist on my profile. I think I've posted it at the top. So if you go on my Spotify page, you will find it there. I need a drink because my voice is going. Has anyone ever made a collaborative playlist on Spotify? I believe you can create a playlist that people can add to, and I'm not sure how it works yet. So if you know how that works, I'd be happy to hear if you've ever used that feature before. So this track is called Voices, and it's by Miro, and you can find it on Miro's Bandcamp if you'd like to download it. I believe it's free, although maybe it isn't, but it's part of an album there, so yeah. Let me know what you guys have been listening to recently. It'd be good to hear. Thank you, Tituan. Yeah, have a great time. Okay, right. So I think that makes sense. And then anyone can add to it, literally. If they have the playlist, if they're following the playlist, I think they can then add whatever music they want to it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Cool. Right, I see. Thank you, yeah. Great, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I believe it would be fun to do that, but major violin, yeah, great. Yeah, I was gonna do, yeah, with more lyrics. Yes, that's true. To be honest, I listen to quite a lot of music with lyrics, but I've never really created that much music with lyrics. So it's something that I am looking into doing in the near future. Even with older pieces, so recreating some older tracks, I'd be able to work on something, especially upgrading my system. I should be able to make better music, really. I mean, yeah, I think I will be upgrading not only the hardware, considering it will be a new computer, but also the software. I think if I upgrade both, then it will be quite interesting to then work on things with more lyrics. And also recording violin, I like to try and improve the quality of the violin recordings every time. That's something that I've been doing for years, because this is the microphone I use. It's a Rode, and it's good. It's much better than what I was using before, which was just a blue ball. It was like it's called Snowball. That's it, a Snowball, and it's an okay mic, but I don't think it catches as good a quality as a Rode does. So the quality difference is noticeable. I think if you listen to some of my older tracks, the violin quality recording isn't as good as maybe more recent pieces. So that's something that, yeah, that I'm interested in improving every time. Okay, so this is, yeah, the track Voices, and it's by Miro, Miro. It was released in April, so a little while back, but I've been listening to this piece recently and I've really been enjoying it, so I hope you like it. Okay, so going back to some of my more recent pieces. So this is Worlds Collide, and I released this in April, so going back a couple of months now. And yeah. If you'd like to download this track, it's on my SoundCloud, and I believe it's free download on there. So some of you might have heard Volume 1 and Volume 2. I released two compilation or collections, so I think each one is about 15 tracks or something like that, and I'm planning on releasing a Volume 3 in not too long, and I'd like you guys, if you have suggestions or pieces that you'd like me to include on that Volume 3, then please let me know, because I will add them to Volume 3. So for example, this piece, Worlds Collide, if I added it to Volume 3, if you'd like me to add it, then you can say yes or no. I think what I'll do is I'll write down a list of some of the tracks and let you guys choose which ones will feature on Volume 3. Thank you, Vinayak. Cool. Thank you very much. So I'm also in the middle of two collaborations, one that I'm planning on working on quite soon and one that I already started before my laptop crashed. So these are two collaborations that I'm hoping to finish in the next month or so, and I will release as soon as I can. I have quite a few ideas that I didn't finish on my old laptop that probably I won't be able to ever finish, which is a shame, but it does mean that I've got a fresh start and I'll be able to create lots of new music. So I'm looking forward to sharing the 2 collaborations I'm working on. One is with someone that I know personally, quite close friend, and the other is someone that I've been planning to work with for a long time. And yeah, I'll be recording some violin for that, and it should be good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so this is now Cloud Wanderer, which is the last but one recent piece. So this is Cloud Wanderer, and it's yeah, you can download it on Bandcamp, I believe, and it's free to download. I decided recently to any track that I put up on YouTube is now free to download. You can support it if you like. I left a link in the YouTube video if you'd like to support further. But most of my recent pieces are free download, and you can find them on Bandcamp. Yeah. Okay, Svelim, have a good one. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I've got a few more minutes, so I'm just going to check now if I missed any comments while I've been playing the tunes. So let me just have a look here. See ya, Selim. Have a good one. Right, so Zonda, I don't mind music without lyrics. I mean, lyrics are nice if they're good, but sometimes they can take away. Yes, you're right. I think it's very important for the lyrics to be fitting with the music, and that can, yeah. Yes, I am from the UK, but I was born in Spain, and so I'm half Spanish, half English, but I was born in Spain, yeah. But I live in the UK. Yeah. Suicide Sheep, typical Titan. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I've been. Suicide Sheep is the one that I listen to the most. Actually, his uploads. I think he's a team now. He's got a few people that work around him, uploading music there. How many languages do you speak? I speak Spanish, English, and Catalan. So the northeastern part of Spain, Catalonia, has its own language, and it's kind of a mixture of Spanish and French. And yeah, and I speak a little bit of French, but not much. How many languages do you speak, Sander? I mean, Rossmann, is that Dutch or is that... I think that surname... That's fine. That's usually fine. I mean, you don't need to speak more than one. Yes, collaborations. I'm hoping to get one sorted in the near future. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I think that's just about time. I just wanted to make those 2 yeah, updates. Irish and German. Okay, cool. Nice one. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the questions today. And I just wanted to update you guys that next week I'll be back to making music. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you for all the support. I've left a link in my YouTube thing. Hopefully next week. So when I start working on some new music, I'll be playing some live violin as well. So I will do that as a celebration when I've sorted everything out. So for the next few days, yeah, I'll just be practicing lots of violin. Cool. So have a great day and take care. See ya.